This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Well, Tariq, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I was joking about it. I was thinking about it when since we're recording. I was like, man, hasn't even been a month, right, since the last one?
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't been a month.
I really need to. I will say, hey, this isn't a town hall meeting. This is just me putting it on the record, on recorded history. This cannot become a pattern. William will suffer.
You don't want visitation rights every other
I
week,
will.
you know, right?
I will probably in a legal but still not great way bring great harm to William if this becomes more of a thing. I just need to put that on the record. I will do this in a way that I can legally get away with, but I am putting the warning out there. You won't be able to charge me with anything, but I am going to make this a problem if you keep making your problems my problem, okay? This is me.
Look, you know,
this is me leaving a message out there.
You know, right? Hey, look, I think you should be fine at least until next month. You know, right? Hope there's no crazy expo.
Oh, hey, don't worry.
Month, you know?
I just thought of my exact compensation that will be for that certain event, and that is again putting it on the record. William, you owe me souvenirs. That's the only way that you're going to be allowed to get away with what you're trying to do, because otherwise, I'm going to absolutely eviscerate you in a legal sense.
Something that you can jam out to, you know, right?
I'll jam his his face so hard. I'll jam his face until he gags and starts spitting, slobbering. Yeah, I'll be jabbing some food down his gullet. No, you better get me some fucking exclusive shit. Hey, I'm back here with across the Bugaverse.
Yeah, hey, it's Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger, episode 14, together with Moffun.
Moffun. If it was Muffin, I actually think that would be fucking hilarious.
Hey, so you have missed it since your last escapade of 3 weeks ago or something?
Yeah, it was about that.
Right, but hey, the Sixth Ranger is here, you know?
Okay,
right?
so yeah, bring me up to speed. Who's this Jeremy guy? Jesus Christ.
Okay,
so they really named a motherfucker. I mean, what was the other... Isn't the main guy's name also something stupid, too?
Gira?
No, isn't there another name in here that's, like, almost as bad as Jeremy, where it's just Joe or...
Dibowski?
No, well, there's that. God, I don't want to look up King-Ohger.
There's Rita, there's Himeno, there's Yama, you know, like the Pokemon
okay.
Yama.
Okay, there's...
I mean, you want me to
I'm looking at
Wikipedia
I'm
page?
looking at it. There's Gira Husty. Yeah, Gira Husty is pretty stupid. Jeremy is pretty bad. There is a guy named Sebastian. That was pretty bad.
Oh, he's a butler, you know? You gotta... What else are you gonna
your
name
butler, yeah. I guess... I could just... I mean, there's Racules. That's true. There is Racules, but, yeah, okay, cool. So we're... Anyway, we're on the hunt for Jeremy. Oh, boy, wow.
Yeah. Jeremy's the Sixth Ranger. We find out that he is over 2,000 years old, and that he has been the one that's been rewriting the kingdom's history for the last two.
Why has he been rewriting the history? You know? Did he rewrite himself out of the history?
Yep, but he keeps getting rewrite back in for some reason. So I don't know. He's been doing it really. He's a storyteller. We find out that he is actually half Bugnarok and half human.
Okay, and he has a Bugnarok best friend. Is that the weird, the fucking cockroach-looking fucker that's with him?
Yep, pretty much. It is a mayfly being willing.
A mayfly? Oh, he better not get too attached to him.
Yeah.
Literally, hold on. Okay, literally a mayfly. You know, the thing that is used the most to represent a short lifespan.
Right. Yeah.
But okay, all right, okay. So it seems like he showed up, caused a bunch of trouble, ship blew up.
He is not being transparent. He is telling everyone not the full story. He is a storyteller. He is pretty much being Loki right now, going across all the kingdom. Like all the kingdoms are trying to investigate him. It's like, hey, what's your deal? Right?
What was the context of him showing up? He just showed up?
Yeah. So pretty much Gira, they had to fake that Gira died.
Yeah, I was there for that part. I don't like that, but I was there.
Right?
But I was there.
Yeah, but he showed up and he was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm here to crash the funeral."
Yeah.
You know, right? But everyone still, the rest of the kingdoms except for our 5 King-Ohgers, right? Everyone else don't think that Gira's dead. So
right.
His plan worked, I guess.
Okay, so there's still everyone's still operating on the. We're still in the time. Everyone still thinks that Gira's dead right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
And then Spider-Boy showed up.
The menace.
Yeah.
You know, he showed up like, hey, I'm here now.
Yeah.
You know, it turns out that he's been orchestrating a lot of. It turns out that he was cursed with like a mask that he couldn't take off. Right, and so he needed to trick Desnarok and the 5 King-Ohger to unlocking his mask so he could see for the first time and eat solid food.
How did he trick them into doing that?
By saying, hey, you guys need to gather this stone for this, and you guys all meet here on this date. You will get gold.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
right?
All right. So come meet. Yeah.
And then if each of you bring the key, this will unlock the treasure chest to open the gold.
Yeah. So just meet. Come over here, and you'll meet sexy singles waiting to talk to you.
Pretty much. And then as soon as everyone showed up with the keys, like, oh no, hey, I need these keys to unlock my chain and my.
Yeah, and then he freed himself, right?
Yeah, pretty much, and that's it. And now everyone's just like, "Hey, what's your deal?"
Asshole.
No one believes. No one. Yeah, no one's. Everyone is like, "Man, I don't trust this guy."
And he's like, "Why don't you trust me?" And it's like, I don't know, man. Pretty easily. A bunch of reasons. Okay, so
so that's his story. He wants to reunite the Earth people and the.
Okay, he's the Bugnarok ghoul.
Yeah, he's the Chow.
He's the Bugnarok ghoul. Yeah, he's here. He's the great. He's the great uniter.
Right, because his mom was a sexy spider lady, and his dad was like, "Ooh, hey, that's a sexy spider lady."
Hold on, is that canon? Is his mom actually a sexy spider lady?
They show it. They did a quick flashback to his mother, and I mean, you know, it was a spider lady. You know, you missed the part when I introduced William to the Spider Girl subreddit. You know, right?
What? There's a Spider Girl specifically just for Spider Girls, or Spider Girl the character?
No. Spider Girls, as in girls, you know, for humanoid spider
girls. Yeah, so
girls,
like all the different. So we're talking about what was it?
The Rachel.
What's the one? What's the one in fuck the goddamn Monster Musume? Where there's a Monster Musume?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what her name was? I don't remember. I literally watched that drunk off my ass, and that was the only way I could.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's his mother right there. You know.
I mean. Okay, that's not... Okay, I mean... Alright, I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. That's not as sexy of a spider lady as I would...
I mean, to be fair, we haven't seen the full body design. They only show her from the...
Yo, she's got... Oh, yeah, if she got that, you know, that spider badonk, you know, that what is it? Head, thorax, abdomen, that spider abdomen, that real, you know, that bablam, you know, that ass that don't quit and just keeps shooting out the spunk, you know.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So his entire gimmick is like, hey, you guys gotta trust me, and we gotta unite the kingdoms, you know?
Yeah.
So what if he's like, his big idea is telling Dead Dark, I know that the human world threw your people underground and forced them to live for 2,000 years, but you guys need to get over it, you know?
And hey, I know that the Bugnarok keep committing terrorist atrocities against you and killing all of your kingdoms, but I promise they're cool now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, me and we watched the spin-off, so we found out that that boy Rascal should not have any political power. It turns out.
The Heracles beetle, which is just they just took away. That still bothers me that they didn't have like I guess they technically would get some level of like trouble because if they just named a character Heracles, like if they tried to make a new Hercules character, but it's Racules because of Hercules beetle, right? So it's not like they're naming it after the character; they're naming it after the beetle. So I don't know why there would be any I don't know why they couldn't they're not being creative by calling him Racules instead of Heracles, you know. But sure, yeah. So, what? He committed war crimes or something?
We found out that in the kingdom, we do not understand how Rascal have any political power, right? So this is the map of Terra QQ.
Okay.
Right?
So there's 5.
So Rascal is the kingdom that is literally dead set in the
red
middle,
one, yeah,
surrounded by every other country.
Because it's the one that's supposed to be because that's the one that fucking Gira is because Gira's the younger brother, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right, so we realize that this is a kingdom that should have no political influence based on geographical position because he can easily get invaded.
You say that, but here's the thing, right? Australia is a country, and here's the other thing that I would say. You don't know how a small island nation would have such a large amount of international influence to the point where other countries fear them and maybe keep them at arm's length, and maybe after certain conflicts say, you're not allowed to have a structured military, but then they go, well, I guess we won't have a structured military, and sure, you can have some military bases, but we'll have what we call the Special Defense Force to protect us. You don't know how literally probably one of the smallest, actual countries could have that much influence being an island archipelago than just really, really hold a bunch of global influence on just everything, media, electronics, all that stuff. You don't see any way that could come up in any way, and why that would show up in King-Ohger, Ohsama Ohger, the king of the O's. Because that's where I see it. I see, oh man, this is fucking Japanese fanfiction. What if we didn't lose China and Korea and all those other places that we invaded?
But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening. So so right now Gira is just going to each of the kings, right, and be like, hey, you guys want to know something? I got a little dirt about. So he's pretty much exposing the dark past to pretty much every kingdom. Like, hey, your kingdom, hey, not. Boy, so, hey, how? Where do you think you got all those micro?
So wait, how many kingdoms has he visited now? Because he's
only visited Yama.
Which one's Yama? Which one's Yama?
Now. You are literally. Yeah. So you only visit the Blue Ranger. You are literally only on the second episode.
Okay, but so then he gets confronted by the Yellow Ranger at the start of this episode. And all right, so let's get into this fucking episode. Do we even fucking introduce it? Well, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, hell.
I don't know. Yeah, but her parents were assassinated.
Yeah, they got killed in a fucking the fucking bug attack, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. Okay, but so, all right, so. Okay, so the person who killed her parents was riding the God Cicada, and when Jeremy showed up with his stupid tarantula sword, he summons, hey, I have the God Cicada, you know? Okay,
yeah. So now she's like, hey, did you kill my parents?
So I just really want to go over this again. So this is really operating on a Wild Force level of Zords. Again, the only comparison I can make to this is by comparing it to Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So this is like a Wild Force level of Zords where it's like there's any number of combinations and they just keep getting little marbles that have different, instead of different animals, they're getting different bugs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so I guess the tarantula has a better connection with the fucking three beetle bugs, because they're closer to beetle bugs, I guess, than the...
No, I think so we found out that the tarantula can just... It's like how Michonne in The Walking Dead had an army of... I mean, did have an arm, but she just. Oh, I'm just gonna put some strings on.
I mean,
them,
yeah,
you know?
she had some bondage zombies.
Yeah. That's pretty much so. He just got.
He just used a string and fucking and it tethered them and connected them, and
yeah, and so pretty much the 3 god bugs, the actual god within like the tier system, right? The actual god. Yeah, he has them under his screen. Like, yeah, no, I put some string. They listen to me right now.
Cool,
you know?
all right. And then I guess, but so why did he steal all? So he stole all their swords, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because that's how he's gonna get them to follow him. You know, if I take their weapons,
they have to listen to me. I mean, he's not wrong, I guess. But clearly that didn't work. Is that also the fucking special weapon of the Yellow Rangers, a big shield sword?
So they all have this shield thing, right?
They have the shield in addition to the sword?
Yeah. So yeah, you know, because they're knights, you know, so they have a sword and shield.
But the shield also has a sword.
Yeah. So this shield can augment itself pretty much. So every single one of them have the shield, but each one of them uses the shield in a different way, right? Because I think Rita uses her shield as a bow and arrow. Gira uses his as like a double-sided blade or some shit, and Yama uses his shield as a gun. I don't remember what Babowski used, but pretty much they all have the secondary, you know. The secondary, it's like how in Gaim, right? How everyone has their own personal weapon. You know, like how Gaim had the orange slicer, but they all had the gun sword. You know, right? It's like that basically. But they all decide, but they like, I can either use this gun sword as a gun, or I can use it as a sword.
Right.
You know, right?
It's got 2 functions. Okay. All right. So I'm on board. All right. You filled me in. You filled me in. I understand what's going on. Basically, what I'm gathering from this episode and what I've watched, the Tarantula Jeremy is the best character to show up this entire time.
Oh yeah, he is. Definitely the best character so far.
Because he also has the best design. Boy, that looks unironically again. I keep being mad that William put me through this fucking shit, and King-Ohger actually looks like it might be good, and I'm sure.
It's so.
And I'm sure that it's gonna wind up being a Power Ranger season so fucking easily, way more than fucking any of the. I mean, God, I'm assuming that fucking Cosmo Fury is playing off of the fucking the Zodiac arc of Sentai.
Yeah. They're only using the Megazord, you know, right?
Yeah.
They realize they can't fucking use
because they can't make... Well, they can't use the... Well, they could use the suits, couldn't they?
They could, but there is too much footage lost in between. They cannot, right?
I guess, yeah.
That's the problem with Q Ranger. Let me tell you how bad Q Ranger is. Q Ranger was actually around the time where I actually stopped watching Sentai, and the reason why you and I are in this fucking position right now was because, a global pandemic happened, and we were like, boy, what do we talk about that isn't movies? I guess we can watch Sentai and see how far we can ride with this.
I mean,
for
that does feel accurate, and honestly, if King-Ohger wasn't doing as well as it was, I think you would have ridden off into the sunset on this one. But
right? But let me tell you, going back to Q Ranger, why I did not. So Q Ranger had 12 Rangers,
because it was the whole thing was that there were Zodiac ones.
Yeah, right? So this is how they wrote every episode due to the fact... So instead of having like 12 Rangers go every week to fight the monster, you know, with gang tactics, or like, they literally did those stupid Japanese lottery wheel, you know, where you roll like and you get like the small balls that pops out, right?
The alleyway, like...
That's how they did it every episode to see who was in the episode.
Do you mean the...
That's how
wait. Who... When you say somebody did it, do you mean the director? The writers?
Oh, no. Like, within the actual show, who gets to go fight this week?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, so instead of having all 12 Rangers...
Oh my god!
We're a team. You know? Let's all 12 of us team up to go fight this week's monster.
That's... That's insane.
The boss...
That's insane.
Their boss was like, no, hey guys, check it out. I bought this lottery wheel at a thrift shop for like $5. I put all of your names on a ball. We're gonna use
that's
this
both...
week.
Absolutely batshit insane, and kind of my favorite thing to come out of fucking to come out of Sentai, because it's like, man, talk about like.
They wrote themselves into an actual quarter when it could. So pretty much that was the problem with Kira, and because of that, the footage, the Ranger suit footage, it's so incompatible with for what they want to do that we can't do this. There is actually not enough footage for us to fuck around with and splice to the point where it is actually way more. It is actually cheaper for us to just film our own footage
and to make new suits. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that is why in Cosmic Fury, whenever the fuck it comes back, they're only using the Q Rangers Megazord footage.
And the suit, and that's why the suits look so fucking trash, because they have to make their own OC.
Because it is actually cheaper for them to make new suits and
they have to
film
make
it.
OC fucking Ranger. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is the problem with Q Ranger.
Oh my god.
Right?
Wow.
It is the worst part is Q Ranger. So Q Ranger was made in like 2018, back when Bandai still had the license to power. So Q Ranger was designed by both Bandai of Japan and Bandai of America, so it could be marketed and sold to both Sentai and Power Rangers, right? But then Saban was like, "I'm selling this shit to Hasbro."
How was it even? But how were they even? How were they? Were they going to have a bunch of? Because I know that like. Part of the other part of the Q Ranger thing is that, like, I'm pretty sure at least half of them are non-human, right?
Yeah.
So were they gonna have just a bunch of people in fucking like animal suit? Like, were they gonna have a season that was a bunch of furries? Like,
I mean, to be fair, Q Ranger was back with Power Rangers, they were still marketed as 40 episode seasons, so they're like, okay, we got way more time for us to fuck around with these footage, and to figure this out, But then Hasbro bought it, they're like, hey, what the fuck is this footage? This is unusable. We cannot use this shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, Simon Bennett, figure out how to take this stuff we have the rights, these footage rights to, and figure out what to do
and
with
Simon
this,
Bennett said,
right?
fuck this, I'd choose life, and said, we're starting over from scratch. Oh my god. What a fucking nightmare.
Yes, so that's the behind the scene with Q Ranger and Cosmic Fury.
Jesus.
But anyway, King-Ohger footage, fight footage, it's so fucking. This is definitely one of, like, I think this is like the best season since Lupin Ranger versus Paddle Ranger.
Okay, well, that's
where
good.
The fight choreography has been good. And fuck, what was Lupin versus Paddle?
That was, I think it was still during 01, right? So that would have been 2019.
2019. Yeah. So it was like for the first time like 4 years where the fight.
Man, I like being able to know stuff about Sentai without actually having to watch Sentai, because I'm just like, this is happening at the same time. And I go skip. Okay, so.
But yeah.
All right, so.
So pretty much Himeno is mad. I was like, hey, did you kill? Hey, my parents were killed by the scorpion venom, and by the show's event, you would be the only person that knows about the scorpion venom, So did you kill my parents,
And then he goes...
Only logical reason. Makes
which,
sense,
it's... I found the first person that had the scorpion... Yeah, you're the only other person that has had it. Like, are you that person? And then he goes, I don't know. It's been...
I could tell you, or I could give you this riddle instead.
Answer these riddles 3, and I'm a mystery. Ooh... It's rhymes.
That is literally what Jeremy's character. He has just been trolling all the Rangers at this point because they all keep asking him questions. He's like, "Oh boy, man, that would be a story I can tell."
Yeah, that sounds like a real. That sounds like a real crazy. Oh boy, that sounds like a real crazy.
He has been one of the gaslighting everyone so far.
So he also says he's been around for like 2 millennia, right? He's just been trapped fucking alive. Yeah. I'll be honest. You know what? You're allowed to be a little bit unhinged when you come out of fucking 2,000 plus years of fucking solitude and fucking like imprisonment. But yeah, cool. And then his fucking Mayfly guy
Butler bug
helps him pull a distraction to help save him.
Yeah, but he's like, boy, hey, my old boss just sent me off to die. This new guy does not want to kill me. I pretty much just switch bosses all of a sudden, right? Yeah. Hey, don't kill him. Bye. Yeah, and then Deathmark is fighting with some kung fu bug guy. This is not really the relevant portion of this episode, right? He's just fighting this bug. I don't even know what the fuck bug this is. That's the thing right now, also, by which me and William, every episode has been trying to figure out what fucking bug of the week
that they're summoning,
because they're actually
that they're using as the villain.
Yeah, right. Because unlike with Dawn Brothers and
where it's not referenced, really it's not referenced to old series. It's just a new thing. So wait,
right? We have been actually trying.
So wait, here's the thing. So he just. So this is just a dude. This isn't like an established character, because the way that he was like training with King Desnarak or whatever, it's made it seem like he was his like grandpa or like mentor or something.
Teacher,
this is the first time that he shows up. This is the first time that he shows up.
This is just.
Okay,
This has been like the only reoccurring Bugnarok character is Kamijin, the like advisor or whatever. Oh, I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Apparently, according to the website, he's a water strider, which I get it simply by what the mask is supposed to be, but I thought he was a spider. Because if you look at the mask, it looks like a water strider bug like spread out on the water.
Yeah. And he does move
moves like water.
His
he really studied that Jeet Kune Do. He's a student of Spike Spiegel. Move like water.
Yeah.
But
that's the bug. And then so Kimino's really mad.
Yeah, she's like, this man killed my father. Prepare to die.
Right. I want the fair trial.
Yeah.
Right? I want him to put on trial.
Execute him.
Yeah, so Jeremy goes on, so of course, like I said, we're in a world system where only one country has the right to judge people, So Rita judges him.
Yeah, and then learns, I guess, Rita, so he has this fight with fucking Himeno, gets beaten-ish, technically. I mean, they get to, like, a standstill, and then he fucks off to the ice country because that's where he found a place that was quieter, he says. And then Rita just goes, okay, well, I guess I'll judge you then. By the way, have they done anything else to establish Rita's gender, or are we still going with genderqueer?
No, Look, I think they're still playing on the trope, like, oh boy, hey, look, Rita's just a mysterious character, right? Hey, boy, bad time for us to be bringing up gender during Pride Month.
No, I'm not saying, I'm just making sure that we're using the right pronouns, and I mean that sincerely, because I'm just saying, like...
Right, here's the problem, right? You weren't here, so Toei is a fucking
yes,
mess,
right? That's
so,
yes, but tell me what you were trying. Yes, I understand that Toei's a fucking mess, but tell me what the other thing that you were trying to say.
All right, so the director and the actress for Rita, right, has referred to Rita with female pronouns, right?
So the actress
Toei's
has female. Wait, the actress has female pronouns or not?
No, the actress. No, they refer to Rita with female pronouns, right? The actress, Rita's actress is a female, like is an actual woman and everything. The director, the producer, had said, they in interviews and stuff, they use Rita as when her female stuff, right? Because this goes back to how Japan doesn't actually have like real gender pronouns, like
it doesn't. Yeah, keep talking. I have a more personal thing.
Or it doesn't translate well over here, right? Yeah, so director, producer, whatever, Rita's actress, have used female pronouns to describe her. The show, or at least the website, I think, has used male pronouns. Right? But of last month or something, right? The Sentai character guidebook, or the King-Ohger character guidebook, up until episode 10, here's what's been happening in King-Ohger, use non-binary pronouns. Or they don't use binary, they just don't say what Rita's gender is.
Like, because they just keep referring to Rita as by their proper name.
Yeah, as Rita, and that's it, right? Like just both the Mr. and Rita. You're like, oh, what's going on with Rita? Right?
See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
And again, we could joke about it, but like, I have an actual friend in Japan who is going through top surgery in Japan, and they're they're from America. Like, they're American. And they've been living in Japan for the last 7 years or something like that. And they're getting their top surgery. And I'm sincerely curious, just for an informed opinion point of view, to ask them about, like, their, like, experience transitioning in Japan and all of this, like, the hurdles that they've had to go through and, like, getting all that stuff, like, have a, like, informed conversation with them. But I don't want to have that in the context of, okay, so what do you think about this fucking Super Sentai character? Like, just like, hey,
oh boy, hey, oh wow, the Wikipedia has an actual subsection.
Jesus Christ!
Because of this.
Jesus Christ!
Shit.
I'm just saying.
Right, it's actually a confusing mess, right? Me and William have not been sure what to. Right, we have actually been alternating in between our reviews of using their and she/her pronouns for her, right? And we're just like, it's like everyone's to the point where it's like the show's
notes, gender identity.
I don't know what to use, right?
Yeah.
Right, right. So I've actually been flip flopping between back and forth, when referring to Rita, right? Because I actually don't know what the fact that there's conflicting official sources, right? Like actual official, like not like some idiots online who make a audio podcast review of a Japanese kid show, right? And listening to their opinions, right? But the fact that actual official information is like, we don't know either,
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at it now. Yeah,
Christ.
That Papillon Ohger is stated to be the first gender-neutral hero. Is it because Rita turns into, like, or the Papillon Ohger costume is more masculine appearing? Is it even?
Right, it
isn't, because the hold on, I want to look at what's the yellow Ranger, what's that look like? It's the same, there's no difference in design, like, there's no skirt like it is in fucking Power Rangers and shit.
Yeah, like how Zori is for female and male Rangers in Sentai, right?
Yeah, so what, like, both of them have, like, both Himeno and Rita have the same suit design, other than their helmets, obviously. But, like...
Yeah.
It kind of loses its impact as a first gender-neutral fucking character, or at least a gender-neutral hero, if you... I hate to say it, if you don't, make one side hyper-masculine and one side, like... If you don't define one side as masculine and one side as, like, feminine, if they're all the same, they're all the first gender-neutral heroes, right? Like, it doesn't...
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's actually really confusing,
like, that doesn't...
Right? In regards to Rita.
And they say... Because, so Rita is... I'm also looking at this. Rita is crowned as a king, Kokuo, but... Sure, alright, but... I guess...
Yeah, it reached the point where me and William have just stopped... we're not trying to ignore it, right? We just don't make a deal of it. Because the sources keep changing pretty much every month now, right? To the point where, like, boy, we're just gonna talk about Rita, and this is Rita, right? And that's it, right?
Yeah,
right?
I just feel like they is just...
And we're not trying to be insensitive.
I just feel like they is the most gender-neutral safe thing to say until there's a fucking comparison of something else, like, until something else elaborates on it. I just wanted to know if...
There's an official source that contradicts the other.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if within the story they had, like, Rita had addressed it.
No, within the show, they have only said Rita is Rita.
Okay, I just wanted to... That's what I'm counting as...
They also haven't used they or their to refer to Rita. They have just said Rita.
That's what I'm treating as the canon, is whatever, like, the show actually addresses Rita as is how Rita will be addressed as. So if Rita just exists in the first person as Rita wants to do this and Rita does that, then fine, sure.
Yeah, that's really how the show refers to Rita at this point. Between the characters, Yeah, but hey, look, hey, Bud Narok attacks. The
Yeah.
kingdom,
Oh man, there's another.
And then, Jeremy used to be in a freak show display, you know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And then also Jeremy says, "Hey, do you know about this kid's cartoon? Has this cartoon existed for a while? Is this new instance? Like, is this?
You heard of?
Has this been around for for a while?
Hey, do kids? Do you guys still watch?
Is this Moffun shit? Is this Moffun shit supposed to be around here all the time?"
Right? Yeah. Yeah, because Rita is secretly obsessed with Moffun.
Okay.
Moffun
Okay, so that's been around.
Yeah, that's Rita's it's the stupid trope of the ice demeanor.
Yeah, she's got some little quirk about like, oh, I like this.
Yeah, you know, it's like how Akami got killed out and stuff. It's a sadistic murder, but
she's really into love. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I don't remember that dude's name from fucking
Takumi. Yeah. Trust me, I recently rewatched it. I rewatched it, and Molly watched it for the first time, and boy, we had fun with that one.
Right? Yeah. Hello. Yeah. So they go fight Kung Fu Bug Man.
Yeah.
You know, and boy, hey. I'll be real. I almost forgot who this character was when they cut to this character in the fucking house. Right?
Is that an established person?
Yep. So here's the thing about King-Ohger has been really good with his storytelling, right? How it's a actual cohesive story of callbacks and like referencing character. This is a character from a Rita focus episode.
Because she because this is also a character that likes Moffun.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know about. I guess that's the only cartoon that exists on this planet, Moffun. You know, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a previous. It took me a while to recognize who the fuck this character was. This was a character who was lying about being disabled to get benefits.
Oh.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's why there's a wheelchair in the background. That's why I was really confused when they cut to. I was like, who the fuck is this? And then when they cut to the wheelchair in the background,
wait. We gotta talk about that. What the fuck? Hold on. What episode was that?
It was the first Hime-no Focus episode.
Fourth or third?
Probably. Yeah, right.
Okay.
It's early on, right? Because like I said, the show has been really good of actually making episode focus. So
great! The fucking
Sentai,
the Power Rangers fandom wiki doesn't fucking give. Well, okay, doesn't give a plot description. Hold on. Who is the? Okay, this Hime-no. Who the?
I want to say...
The fuck is this person's name that's in the fucking wheelchair?
To willfully devote. I think episode 3 is that episode. Right? But yeah, King-Ohger has been really good with this episode where they actually made episodes that are dedicated to X-Ranger or episode dedicated to this is our team building episode,
yeah, which they kind of need to have.
Right, yeah, so at least, so now we're in the Jeremy arc, where Jeremy's going around interacting with all the kings, you know, it's, hey, yo, what's up with this, you know, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, hey, look, yeah, Rita did Rita's trial and found out that, hey, now Jeremy did not assassinate your parents.
Yeah, he's not the killer.
Right?
He is not the traitor among us.
Yeah, it tells the reason why we found out was, hey, look, he was there with Moffun the entire time, or whatever the fuck.
I mean, wasn't it? Aren't they saying that he made Moffun or whatever?
Yeah, right. He was there, you know. He
was in the writers' room.
Moffun, you know.
He made it for
Moffun is
yeah,
Jeremy,
Moffun,
you know?
alibis.
Ooh, right. Yeah. Yeah, also, hey, they announced that the toy is actually going to release these animated shorts at their own thing. It wasn't just a one-time thing.
You know what? It looks like one of the... Do you remember those fucking... what was it? The fucking... what was it? The fucking weird green Muzzy? Yeah. Do they still make Muzzy? Those Muzzy... You remember those Muzzy commercials? Muzzy! You want to learn language?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a fucking nightmare, fucking... fuzzy ogre thing with stoner eyes.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, so to get the girl to bring I don't know why this girl has to bring Jeremy, you know, right? When Jeremy was with Rita, right?
Yeah.
It makes really no sense. right? And to be fair, I think I kind of got lost when they got the girl involved. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about. I already forgot that this girl existed within the show, right? I thought she was just gonna be like a one-time character that appeared, and then like that's it, that's her character, but she's back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, look, she finds Jeremy somehow. I don't know how she actually finds Jeremy. And she brings Jeremy to him, and Jeremy's like, "Hey, nope, wasn't me. I told you I was telling the truth. You didn't listen to my tale. You failed to solve
Yeah,
the
why
riddle,
would I mean? I can't believe that you didn't trust me. It's all your fault."
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So hey, look here. Hey, look. So yeah, God Tarantula shows up, and then they fight.
Yeah,
the
a bunch of bugs fight a big guy. Which, to be fair, that's pretty fucking horrifying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then they beat the shit out of it. Right? Yeah. Spider looks very. The spider thing still looks very cool though. I think next episode they finally transform. And
wait, so it still has. The spider still hasn't shown its like mecha form.
Yeah, no,
it's just fought as a spider with the webs on all of the fucking.
And as sex slaves, right?
All right.
That's how God Tarantula has been fighting for the last 3 episodes.
I don't know that. One, in the Michonne comparison, I don't think that Michonne ever fucked the zombies, and 2, I don't know that tarantulas fuck their prey either. I think it's more like
they don't. They don't have a harem of zombies.
Yeah, I think it's more that like the spider is got webs controlling them. Also, I get that he's like, hey. Follow the cues of my webbing. I'll like just wait for my signal. But also, it's like, why even have them in there if you're just gonna like control them? Like, you just let them all fight. Like they're just gonna. So many weird things about that. God, I keep seeing this fucking character with the. Now that I know that she's fucking. She was playing fucking disabled to like. What a wild thing to include for a character.
That episode was extremely wild, When me and Tariq reviewed, that episode was insane. Her dad was like trying to collect benefits and everything. He was like, hey, no, sit down. Oh, don't get up. Don't get up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was.
Why would you do that? Yeah. Why would you make that up? Why would you? What a curse. I mean. I recently mentioned in fucking Geats how crazy it was that they just shot a guy fucking point blank, but I would honestly say that from a psychological level, making a character that is feigning disability to, like, gain sympathy and benefits is equally, if not more fucking fucked up than, like, the usual thing. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, look, Jeremy is like, hey, look, I now see you as an equal. I'll call you, I won't call you princess, young lady anymore. You're a queen now,
you're a queen, and I stand you.
Right, and then so hey, look, so this is one of the things that we find out this episode. I mean, we got a hint of it last episode with Babowski, and now he has a younger sister, right? That has not here's the thing. This is the first time we're seeing his sister, right? His sister has not been mentioned at any point in the series until last episode, and we were freaking out when that revelation, like, what the fuck, right? It makes so much more sense now within the show's narrative, right? Because how Babowski keeps working with Rascal for no reason, like, boy, there's no reason for Babowski to work with Rascal, right? To be like his little spy.
To be like a passive triple agent or whatever.
Right, but then we find out, oh no, Rascal just has his sister in prison.
Yeah, don't you want your little brother's soul back, Kaiba?
Right, it's just Rascal has actually committed an international crime, right? Absolutely insane. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but next week is Babowski's episode with Jeremy,
is it gonna be Jeremy goes, I have spider powers, I can go get your sister back? I can crawl up.
You want me to tell you a story?
I can leap over tall buildings and crawl up them also.
Right? I have a little web, and she could climb down it to get out the castle. Right? Yeah.
Oh man, hey, but anyway, Spider Mecha is gonna show up. I guess. Cool. A lot of
Yeah.
CG I'm looking at from this preview.
Yeah, hey, but here's the thing: the CG still might be toy level of CG, but the CG so far in King-Ohger has actually been pretty good for the Megazord fight. I think they finally. I mean, I don't want to say perfected.
They figured out a way to make it work.
But yeah, right. It's definitely not as bad as fucking fuck Dawn Brothers with the fucking Dawn Oni Taijin.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool.
Right.
Well,
I mean, it's so obvious. Always, hey, look, there's not a rubber suit, you know, like the old Sentai days. You know, right? But it's still, hey, look, it's way better. It's still not as fucking obvious and on the nose that this is 100% CG, right? It's still pretty good.
Okay, well, yeah.
Right? Hey, look, that's the catch up. I'm assuming I have to catch you up again next month for the next.
Yeah, we'll see.
Episode,
We'll see. William's gonna have to agree to some terms and conditions.
All right, look. Hey, look, you know, right? Hey, look, hey, maybe William needs to get a pass that he can annually use.
Yeah, maybe he needs to. Right? Yeah, maybe. How anarchy over all of his everything.
Ooh, yeah. Right. Look. As long as William doesn't make sure he hits the fan with his ship, you know, right? It should be fine.
If he causes too much of a problem for me, I might get drunk and jump in a tank.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. As long as William keeps a record in the black box. Right. He writes down, you know, right? He might be good.
If he doesn't, he might wind up saying "Good morning" while he's in hell.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, look. It won't be. And look. Yeah, it will be really bad because then it will not be good, and he will worry.
Yeah, well, I mean, right? if he keeps causing problems for me, I'll rip his heart open, and it will always be open.
Boy, hey, I ran out of time.
Yeah, I win. I have a winner.
Okay. All right. That's this episode. Not a good episode, by the way. Just to let you know. Right, like I said, every episode of King-Ohger has been a pretty good banger. So far,
somehow, some way, but I'm still. If there's one thing that I've learned about myself over the years is that an elephant never forgets. And I'm one to hold a grudge in the back of my head every now and then.
Right. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm a petty bitch and I'm coming for you, William. In a bad way, not in a fun way like Pride.
Right. So still think watch as Ray Kitchen Shots pieces I think now. Okay, thanks, bye.